The Saba leopard seems to have fallen into a difficult situation. The number of hyenas is enough to kill this lone leopard. Once he makes a mistake and falls, he will become food for hyenas. But nature is very fair, and hyenas cannot climb trees. After a long time without success, the hyena gave up on the leopard, continues searching for prey. However, Saba's heart was pounding because the place the hyenas were looking for was the hiding place of 2 leopard cubs. 2 lovely children are waiting for their mother to come home. Now the hyenas are getting closer and closer to the cub, and there isn't much Saba can do. She was no match for the hyenas. Therefore, the fate of the 2 leopard cubs can only depend on their own fate. And what Saba can do is just pray for the children not to move. Fortunately, the hyenas did not detect the little leopard. However, on this dangerous step, wanting to raise the little leopard to grow up, Saba's path to raising a child will certainly face many challenges. But for now, Saba needs to deal with finding a new home for the youngster as soon as possible. After placing the little leopard in a higher cave, Saba immediately went hunting. During this time, the 2 little leopards had to once again lose their protection. Saba advanced quickly and silently, which is standard leopard hunting behavior. The locked target this time is the antelope. At such a distance, the gazelle does not perceive danger. Yet all this was seen by a squirrel standing tall. And then came a warning. Saba tried to pursue, but there was no point in continuing the pursuit now, because running long is not the leopard's strong point. Incidents always come unexpectedly, so Saba has to find other prey. On the other side, 2 little leopards are waiting for their mother to return. However, waiting is always boring. So, a leopard left the cave and started exploring the unknown world. Leopard cubs are full of curiosity about everything, which for young animals is dangerous. Meanwhile, the remaining child is very obedient, just silently waiting for its mother to return to the cave. A few hours passed. Saba did not catch any prey. Although hunting is not easy, catching a sleeping owl is still an easy task. One owl can't fill Saba's stomach, but it's enough to fuel her next hunt. A pregnant lion is looking for shelter for her soon-to-be-born babies. Female lions that give birth often leave the lion pride, and the lion's eyes seemed to touch Saba's eyes because the lion was approaching the little leopard's hiding place. Saba softly called out to his female. As he returned, however, received no response from the little leopard. Saba started to feel worried and start looking for the hatchling. On the other side, the lion is satisfied with this shelter and begins to observe its surroundings to ensure sufficient safety. Suddenly, a small leopard caught its attention and then it attacked without hesitation. Saba witnessed this tragic death with his own eyes. It's not always safe for a baby to hide in a burrow, but running around is definitely not safe. Watching her child struggle in vain makes a mother's instinct want to save her child from the lion's mouth. However, the opponent was so strong that the leopard had to retreat. Leopards and lions always compete with each other, so killing a potential opponent is a matter of pride for them. At this moment, it showed a defiant expression towards Saba, seemingly boasting of his victory. When the incident was over, Saba went to his child's side. The little leopard was no longer breathing. Saba witnessed everything that happened, but could do nothing. This is painful for a mother, but this is the reality of the vast steppe where separation and death occur every day. When drought comes, animal life will face more severe challenges. They started migrating to water sources, and this also became a haven for predators. Saba was in no hurry to join in the ruckus because she considered the safety of the cub more important. This also gives Saba and her remaining child rare lunch breaks. Since experiencing the pain of losing her child, Saba has often been with her remaining child. At this time, the baby leopard is 1 month old, and its appetite also increases with its body size. Saba must catch more prey. However, the dry season has arrived. Not only is there less prey to hunt, competition among predators is also more intense. Luckily, Saba had just caught an antelope. So the wolves saw it and informed the hyenas. So a pack of hyenas appeared, wanting to take over this big meal. Saba had to give up. Lost prey can be recaptured, but if injured and unable to hunt, the young will not survive. Meanwhile, the leopard cub is still very understanding and does not run around. But any unusual sound can attract predators, so smart leopard cubs must learn to hide. On the other hand, Saba seems to have a new goal. Luckily, she caught a stray cat. Although it was not big in the current situation, getting food was very difficult. Saba gently called her baby to come. At this time, the baby leopard could eat meat. The baby was hungry for a long time, so he was very happy. As the drought became more severe, hunting not only became more difficult, but also had to travel further. So Saba decided to follow the migrating herd. They settled near the water source. Although the young will be more dangerous, they can hunt more easily. It's just that the results weren't satisfactory until the sun went down. Saba still doesn't have any results. Meanwhile, it seems that there is danger approaching the cub. There are a pack of hyenas looking for nearby prey. The leopard cub carefully hides itself, but its scent cannot be hidden, and the hyena's sense of smell is very sharp. They are getting closer and closer. Without the protection of its mother, the leopard cub must learn to protect itself. Leopards are very intelligent. They automatically climb trees to defend themselves and successfully avoid the hunt of hyenas. I'm so happy because of the baby leopard's intelligence. On the other side, Saba was tired. She aimed at a pond that was about to dry up because the baby had to find every way to get food. Even if it's a catfish that no one wants, Saba won't ignore it. Once a top predator, now messy and disheveled but just surviving, for a mother, it's worth it. Hunger scares Saba. She tries to store more food, go back and forth many times until Saba gets tired. The road ahead is still long on dangerous grasslands. Hopefully Saba can successfully raise the baby leopard.